Yoko Ono is dead. No more Yoko Ono. No more Yoko Ono. No more Yoko Ono. No more Yoko Ono. I'm so glad Camilla's dead. I mean, this is one of those rare situations where... I thought I was gonna like her, and then when I realized what her plans were before it was actually unveiled, I was like, I'm over this chick. So yes, for everyone who thought, oh, maybe she's not, maybe she is. You know how Empire does. They have no problems building up a character or introducing us to a character for an entire season and then wiping them off of the face of the planet in 1 to 2 episodes. 1 episode to kill them, 1 episode to explain what happened. That is what Empire does. We just have to accept it, love it, and move forward. Cookie, during the, I guess you can say, the memorial for Camilla, was a trip because Cookie was like, y'all, the bitch is dead. She gone. I ain't mad. And of course she's talking to Jamal, and Jamal was like, chill out, chill out. Hakeem is still the CEO, and so he's giving this speech about, of course, the love of his, well, not the love of his life, but someone who he truly loved, Camilla. And guess what? Rhonda is now the new creative director for the fashion division of Empire. And Andre is back on his meds. Thank God Andre is back on his meds, because we cannot have a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Andre. We can't. But you know who else is there? Lucious. Lucious is there because this is such a momentous occasion. He's just so happy that the one, the only Camilla is dead. He's so happy that now it's his time to eventually take Empire back from Hakeem. It really is only a matter of time before Lucious weasels his way back into the throne of power. But Cookie's like, I don't care about any of that. I have my whole family here. I'm actually out. It's been almost a year since I've been in jail, or at least since my last birthday, obviously. And guess what? I want a birthday party, and this Sunday, and it's going to be epic. You all are going to be there. Side note, I really dislike the Empire, the new logo that is of Hakeem. And I'm just like, I get that we have to go with the whole thing because as long as Hakeem's in power, the logo's going to stick. But I'm really not a fan of the logo. Not in the least. Now, of course, Lucious is going to be filming his music video for Boom 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 Bang 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 Bang. And the thing about that is, what people don't realize is that it's actually about his life story. Really about his life story. Cookie knows that. So she's all about, I want authenticity. We're not going to do this Games of Thrones type of medieval type of crap where you're acting as the king in the kingdom and you have all of these pawns fighting for you. No. No, no. We're going to make it as real and authentic as a music video in 2016 can possibly be. And look, they did a good job for the end results, because I'm telling you, okay, I'm jumping ahead. Tiana is over it. And right now, I'm like, ooh, Tiana, you lucky you cute, because your attitude's a little stank, but I'm not mad at it, because I thought you were just cookie cutter and didn't have that much of an edge. So, it's kind of, I'm not mad at Tiana being a little, having a little tooth. It's cute on her. It works for her. You know, if it was anyone else, I'd be like, stank ass attitude. But not Tiana. Tiana's over the fact that, of course, Laura is getting a lot of attention. Not only is Laura getting a lot of attention, she has Hakeem. And Tiana's like, crap, I can't even sleep with the dude to get ahead. And actually, that didn't really do much to further my career in the first place. I had to do it all on my own anyway. Now I finally have my own tour. Now this chick is my opening act, and she's spending extra time on stage that's supposed to be dedicated to me. Laura's just like, what am I doing wrong? I'm making sure the crowd's super hyped when you get out there. And I'm like, Laura, this is Tiana we're talking about. You know, you're doing this, and you know, you're looking all cute, but Tiana's gonna be like, boom, boom. So, she doesn't need that. She really doesn't. Now, Jamal and Hakeem, they go to the hood. They go to the hood because they have to find Frida. And I love this little scene right here because it's essentially everyone there is like, yo, is that Hakeem? It's like, oh, yo, what up, Hakeem? It's like, Jamal, what is he doing here? Exactly, what are both of them doing there? They do not belong, but it was really nice to see them there. It did feel authentic, and you had the little boy rapping, and he killed it, of course. And so then Frida comes, and Frida is still working with Lucious. Frida is still loyal to Lucious. So Frida's whole mantra is, at this point in time, I'm not gonna go and switch sides. Jamal needs Frida because he's like, I need someone to fill in on this part of my song. And he really does need, he really does need Frida for the song, in my opinion, to make it complete. And who says he won't get her? Hakeem as a CEO, again, this is why it's partially a joke, because Hakeem's personal life is a complete and utter mess. And as a result, it's spilling into his professional life. Tiana is threatening to leave her own tour because of the fact that Laura is getting more attention because Laura is Hakeem's girlfriend. And so Becky is just trying to tell him, yo, you need to fix this. You need to fix it now. What Hakeem does to fix it, it's actually pretty smart. And he's also telling Jamal, you know, you need something else for that song because it's too repetitive. He's like, you know, I need Frida. And I couldn't get Frida at the time. It's like, oh, okay. Jamal's upset that Cookie is working again with Lucious. Not just because she's working with him, but because Jamal is not dumb. He has the closest relationship and bond with his mom. So he knows that, he can see that she's slowly falling in love with him again. And he's over it. Because it's like, you know, it's just gonna turn up bad. So why are you even entertaining that? What Hakeem does next to, play both of the women, not against each other, but bring them together, I respect so much. Because I'm like, okay, Hakeem, these rare instances are where it's like, you know what, I can actually see you as the CEO of Empire because you can balance it out once you have your mind right and thinking with this head up here. And what Hakeem does is, it's just like, you know what? He reaffirms the fact that he's loyal and committed to Tiana, and so is Empire, and all of Empire's resources. It's like, you're helping out Laura, so why don't you go and let her do an extra song on your set? Which I'm thinking to myself, Tiana, I love you, but how did you not see what this is? I know you compromised a lot, but how did you not even realize what he was doing? Because it was just like, you know, Laura isn't going to go and run over into your set anymore. Why? Because now she has her own extra song in the set. I'm thinking to myself, damn, that was smart. And it was just like, you're not going to touch my clothes. Of course you're not going to touch, well, she's not going to touch my clothes. It's like, you know how girls can be about their clothes and garments. So leave that alone. And Hakeem gets the best of both worlds. He pleases his woman Laura because he's going to allow her on the smaller venues to have an extra song, which means that she gets brought into a new audience for a longer period of time, and he's going to turn into a superstar. You know, the same thing that he said to Tiana. So let's see how this all lasts. Well, maybe it'll last a little bit longer because, yo, oh, what happened next was crazy. Now, well, not next, but with Laura and Hakeem. Frida is over Lucious because when she goes to the video set, she's listening to the song. It's like, okay, so where's my part? Lucious takes her part out of his song because he's like, I have to tell my story. I have to tell my story as authentically as I can. Authentically? And make it as authentic as possible. And so, by me doing that, it's going to cause this... It's not going to be right with you on it as well. Especially since I killed your father. Of course, he didn't say that. But that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe that would have actually made it more authentic because Frank did... Anyway. So, of course, Frida goes and she's pissed. She storms off. And guess where she goes next? She goes and records with Jamal. And I'm like, you know what? I like this song. I like the vibe of the song. And they connect because they're both like, they have daddy issues. Their dads were very controlling, very manipulative. And they didn't realize it until, not until it was too late, but until things really got hairy and there was really nothing they could do about it. So they came together and I really do like the song. Check out the song. You really should check out the song. Cookie, like I said, Lucious allowed Cookie to go and cast his mom. And I'm thinking to him, why? Like, I know you trust Cookie, but clearly she did a great job. At first, I thought they were going to bring back Kelly Rowland. That didn't happen, of course, because technically, well, you're about to know what happened with that. But Lucious is bugging out because, like, crap, he's getting flashbacks just looking at this woman. So, again, Cookie did amazing. Hakeem realizes what family is supposed to be because he has Laura's family. It's actually a singer as well. But, of course, he gave that up because his family and his baby came first. And so it was just like, damn, this is what it's supposed to be. Because her father said, I want her to be 10 times bigger than I ever was or ever could be. It was like, he was taken aback because it was like the first time he's ever been in a situation where he's been around family that just supports each other wholeheartedly. And it's not about competition. It's about growth and love and support. And, you know, Hakeem is broken. They're all broken. And that's what Hakeem needs the most. And right now, Lucious and Cookie are trying to figure out where they are. And their relationship is so messed up that it's really not bringing any of their kids stability. If you even, if you guys ever noticed that. Again, please like, comment, subscribe. This is where they try to humanize Lucious, and at first I wasn't here for it. I'm still not here for it, but it is nice to finally at least get the answer as to what happened. So Lucious was on the street because, of course, we find out that his mom did kill herself. Remember the scene when Lucious was being drowned in the tub? Baby Lucious was being drowned in the tub? Well, once she stopped doing that and realized, oh crap, I'm a danger to my child, she got the gun. She found the bullets that Lucious tried to hide. And that's when she put it in the gun and she killed herself. And then Lucious heard about foster care, child protective services, and he was like, I didn't want to go to anything like that. That sounds scary. And so he went to his next door neighbor. And she was the one who initially watched out for him a little while. But guess who turned Lucious on to selling drugs? Damn, why is it so dusty in here? Selling drugs. Frank Gathers. Yes. Full circle. That's how it came about that Lucious became a street thug, a hoodlum. Because of Frank Gathers. He gave him his first dime bag, or I think it was a dime bag to sell at the age of, what was it, 16? Whatever it was a young age. Or maybe it was 8. Look, I don't remember the age. All I know is that it was Frank's fault. And Cookie was like, you know what? At the end of the day, you're saying this song is about you. This is the most personal you've ever been. And you have to keep it authentic. And you actually owe it to yourself, but you owe it to me as well. Because at the end of the day, I did 17 years for you. I'm like, see, that's how Lucious was supposed to have a moment all to himself. And Taraji, I mean Cookie, she came through and was like, I did 17 years for you. I did 17 years for you for a man that I didn't even know his real name. I didn't even know his real name. I'm just like, that's right. Lucious, you do owe this to her. You owe it to yourself, but you do owe this to her. That Cookie's supposed to be the one, and she is the one. But it'll never be because you're too screwed up, Frank. I mean, damn, what's his name? Lucious. So you got me all discombobulated. Alright. Lucious is talking to this kid that's supposed to be playing his younger self. And so he's just trying to give the pep talk like it's going to be okay. Because again, it's going to be a scary scene. They're going to be dunking him and holding him underwater. And raising him up. And dunking him and holding him underwater. So I'm like, okay. So as they turn on the water, Lucious freezes. And Cookie throws everyone out of the set again because she goes and she gives the kid a pep talk. She's just like, you know, you're doing something really brave. It's like, look at you, you're so cute. You're doing something really brave and you're going to be a hero to a lot of people. You're going to inspire a lot of people. See, look at that face. Yeah, you got this. And remember, you're just pretending. This is make-believe. This is not real. But you will be helping a lot of people. And Lucious has this look of, oh my gosh. How did I let this one do 17 years for me? How did I not have her by my side this whole time? How did I not let that, how did I let that happen? And I was like, yeah, Lucious, you messed up. You done messed up and you're continuing to mess up. And aside from Lucious, we have Hakeem, who, I actually like this performance. I have to go and download that song. I have titles, so I can just go and stream the song. But shout out to Tiana, because Tiana, of course, is performing her song. What's it called? LBDT or something like that. Look but don't touch. Yeah. Yeah, I remembered it. Hey, look at me. I remembered it. I'm like, she's in that cat suit. I don't remember Tiana looking like that, having that. I don't remember. Do you guys remember Tiana having that body? I don't remember that. I don't know why. I don't remember that. Because it's like, and then you have Laura come out and Hakeem, and they're performing the song. The song is great because they were trying to show unity clearly, because the media was trying to say, oh, Tiana's going to be leaving the tour and all that. And Tiana knows what it is at this point. She's playing second fiddle. She's been playing second fiddle ever since she's been on Empire. Tiana should be way bigger than she is as far as this show is concerned, on her character on the show. And I thought it was interesting how when Laura was performing, they didn't really show the crowd. But when Tiana was performing, and when Hakeem was performing, but especially when Tiana was performing, the crowd, they were showing the crowd, and the crowd was like, eh. I'm thinking to myself. And then, of course, Tiana with the choreography and just the body in general. Laura's just being all sensual and sexual. It's just like, yeah. So Laura was there with the vocals, and then Tiana was there with the body, and of course the body wins. This is 2016, so the body always wins if you're doing vocals versus body and performance at a concert. Come on now. And like I said, Jamal's still over it because he realizes that Cookie is really, really, really falling for Lucious, and he doesn't want her to get hurt. He doesn't want her to believe him because he knows how manipulative Lucious can be. Because even though Cookie was with him for a certain period of time prior to her going to prison, the kids have been with Lucious longer. Actually, think about that. The kids have been really with Lucious longer. Lucious. With Lucious. Not the White Walker, but with Lucious longer. So they know how much foolery can occur. Cookie's over it when she gets to Lucious's house, because it's like, all I wanted on my birthday was my family. That's literally all I wanted. And you guys couldn't even do that. But you know what? You know what? I'm going to say, hey, Liz, that's alright. That's okay. That's absolutely okay. It's not, but let's just work on this song. And you know, it's all your fault, Lucious. It's all your fault. And you hear someone on the piano, and she was like, you got Stevie Wonder? You got Stevie Wonder? I'm like, no, that's not Stevie Wonder. This is Empire, but we don't have Stevie Wonder. He didn't make it. So we got Jamal Lyon instead. We got... I almost said something that I didn't mean. But we got Jamal on the piano, and you got everyone singing Happy Birthday. And he's just saying, Happy Birthday. Well, you know, a lot better than that. But... And Hakeem's just like, Happy birthday. I'm like, okay. Okay, I see what you're trying to do there. So Cookie is really proud of the music video that she produced for Lucious. So she wants the whole family to see it. So they're watching it and they're getting into it. It's like, you know, this is dope. This is dope. And then everyone's just like, And they're doing that because they're showing the imagery of what actually happened to Lucious as a child, with his mom killing herself and also her dunking him in the tub and holding him underwater. Because at first they were feeling bad, like, oh damn, no wonder you messed up. But then Andre was over it. He stopped the video and was like, no, not today. You knew. You don't see this? You don't realize this. How do you not realize this? Your mother was bipolar. And he was like, you know, son, I didn't know what she was. I just thought she was crazy. And at the time, they didn't have a word for it or a term for it. So I just thought she was crazy. But yeah, I guess technically she's bipolar. And it was like, so that's why you see me as your mother, which we already have been saying for the last, what, year or so, that Lucious sees Andre as his mother, and so that's why he's never been able to fully connect with him. Cookie loves him unconditionally, so she's been trying to, regardless, even though you can tell it's still kind of awkward, because she's just like, ooh, you okay, baby? You okay, baby? But I just felt bad, because it's like, Andre got the affirmation and confirmation that he's been wanting all this time. That's like, you don't like me. You don't like me, and you know what? I hate you. I hate you so much, Lucious. And Lucious and Andre were going back and forth, and Lucious was just like how, you know what? I allowed you to marry her. I allowed you to go to those Ivy League schools because I thought that would fix you. I thought everything unconventional and white would fix you. But you know what? It didn't. It didn't fix you. And I guess that was my fault. And I'm just like, Lucious, not on Cookie's birthday. Come on, we really couldn't have this conversation tomorrow. Not on Cookie's birthday. She couldn't even have one night. Hakeem bails and he goes meets up with Laura after she had the concert. And he goes and proposes to her. Because he's just like, you know what? I want a real family. I want to be a part of yours. Will you marry me? Of course she's like, oh my gosh, yes. I'm like, you know what? Shout out to Laura. Because Laura quickly came into the picture. She was a virgin. She was a good girl. And she got the ring. She got something that a lot of ladies out there do a hell of a lot more in order to get a man to give them a ring and still don't get a ring. So shout out to Laura. Tiana was like, damn. It's not like I really loved Hakeem or anything like that, but this isn't going to make anything easier on me. So she pretended to be cool and copacetic with it. Rhonda is walking down this road and I'm like, Lord Jesus, who's going to run up on her? Onika. Not Onika. Boo Boo Kitty. Boo Boo Kitty comes out of nowhere and it's just like, oh my gosh, what happened? So Rhonda says how Lucious, you know, some crazy stuff with the family and the drama. And of course, Lucious, he went and pissed off Andre and bipolar and all of that. And she was just like, you know, I can't go home. I can't go back to that house. I can't stay with them right now. And so Aniko's just like, of course you can stay with me. And that's why I honestly feel like Boo Boo Kitty didn't push her. Because I'm like, why the hell are we not referencing the fact that Rhonda was pushed? Are we going to pretend to forget about that except for like 2 episodes before the season finale will bring it back up? I mean, come on now. Anyway, but she still has some nerve. Because regardless if Boo Boo Kitty pushed her or not, Boo Boo Kitty still wasn't mad that she lost the baby. It was just like, oh, well, I guess that leaves more room for my son to be the first heir to second generation for Empire. Damn you, Boo Boo Kitty. I hate what they did with your character. I mean, you became a B-line character on this show so fast. That just goes to show you, that's just like in life. You never know when you'll stop being from that top to that mid-level. Anyway, the last scene is with, what's her name? Frida. Frida's there, Cookie's there, Jamal's there, and so is Hakeem. Jamal and Frida go and record the song. It's just like, you know, it's great. And Frida brings up this line about Frank Gathers being her father. And that's when Cookie realizes, wait, baby, did you say Frank is your father? It's like, yeah, he's my father. It was just like, oh, okay. He was like, do you know Frank? It was like, yeah, I know of him. And so Cookie runs out of there. It's like, I need a moment. And she's freaking out because it's like, damn, Lucious, she realizes Lucious killed Frank. And so it's like, now you brought this child to come and mess with our kids? To come and commingle with our kids? Are you kidding me, Lucious? But it's Lucious. What would you expect, Cookie? What would you expect? Alright, that's all I have for you. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm sorry, but whoever's saying that Empire isn't hot or is boring, they are crazy because Empire is back. It is... Each episode has been becoming more drama-filled, and in a very tangible, you know what, this is real, this is authentic, I love it. Again, please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Happy birthday, Cookie!